This week, we're back with our friend Tim for a bonus episode that's all about glitter, glam, and who we'd cast in Hedwig the Angry Inch if it were made today. Plus, we're playing a fabulous round of Sashay, Shantay, putting iconic queer pop culture moments to the test and getting Timmy's employee picks. So grab your wigs and opinions because this one's got range. Welcome to the No More Late Fees podcast. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Jackie. And we're just two best friends and ex-Blockbuster employees rewatching some of the best and worst movies from the late 90s and early 2000s. In this bonus episode, we're welcoming back our pal Timmy to take on all things Broadway. Hey! How's it been going?
Good. How about you guys? You busy?
Always.
Breathing.
And I know why Tim chose this movie, and that's because he considers himself a Broadway guru. Apparently, Austin tried to claim that their off-Broadway productions were Broadway, and he was having none of it the other day.
Why would they say that?
Broadway comes to Austin, and so we went to see the current show offering here, and it's just like, yeah, that's not it. That's not.
So
too many to let it go.
So what do you think about the new Patti LuPone hit piece in the New Yorker?
I haven't seen, so I've seen it come up. I haven't read it yet. But I also saw opinions about how maybe she's just a little too opinionated. Maybe she's just a little too angry, but I like her.
I think two things could be the same true at the same time. And so, yeah, Patti has been getting away with having her opinions for a long time, and everyone's like, "Oh, she's just opinion." That's what I love about her. But I think especially as people get older, especially boomers, they have like if she had no filters before, it's like the filter is in hell at this point. And now it's just giving hater and tad bit racist with this last article. It's a continuation from what happened with her, whatever production she was in, and Hell's Kitchen being right next door, and how she was complaining it was loud. And then Keisha Lewis came and pretty much called her out for microaggressions. And so in the piece, she talks about everybody, right? So she talks about Glenn Close. She calls Glenn Close a bitch. She calls Keisha Lewis a bitch. And I know like a lot of people were like, well, that doesn't necessarily make her racist, but the way in which if you read it, the context of it, and this is a continuation from, I think she just was in her feelings that Keisha Lewis came on the internet and called her out for what she did, and that people were on her side. And I just think that made her butt itch. And then she talked about Audra McDonald, which was like, everyone's like, "Oh, we thought you guys were cool. So what's the beef there?" And I think the beef is that Audra has 6 Tonys and you've got 3. I just for me reading how she talked about it, it gave like, okay, maybe you guys have an issue, but maybe you big mad about that, and that she's nominated again. So I don't know.
Audra is the most nominated in history. She's got 11 nominations.
Yes, and I think is it 4 nominations or just 4 wins in every acting category? Like
Crazy.
that's you can't fight that.
Yeah.
So, and she's doing Gypsy, so I know she really feels a certain kind of way about that. So it didn't come off great. But then
they're both are, right? They're both in Gypsy.
I don't know. I don't think she's in Gypsy with her. I feel like she did Gypsy before, and
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I
Don't
just
quote me on it.
I think today with the two of them, and it said that they were in Gypsy together, but I could be very wrong
Oh,
too.
yeah, I think they were in a production together. I just don't know what it was because I saw clips of them together. And Audra came out and said, I didn't know we had beef. Like, I thought we were cool. And then a Time magazine cover of Audra just is dropping this upcoming week. So I was like, perfect timing.
Yeah,
Perfect.
crazy
But
stuff.
it wasn't
Yeah.
nice. So we have a game.
We do.
You and your games.
Hopefully this is a little less traumatizing than our last game.
What was our last game?
Wasn't it Spice Girls trivia?
With Spice Girls trivia, yeah.
Oh, okay. You know me, I forgot already.
Well, I mean, I don't expect you to remember every single episode. Right?
Some people do. Some people do. But you know what? To me, it would just be great if I could remember one episode. I think that's the problem.
That would be a win.
So we have a game. It's called Sashay or Shantay, where tough choices are going to be made and your pop culture loyalty is going to be put to the test. And so we're going to throw out two options, and then you have to decide which one's Shantay stays and which Sashays away. Are you ready?
I'm ready. You'd think with as much Drag Race as I watch that I would be able to differentiate between those two words, but I'm like, okay, sashay away.
So our first one, immediate callback, Spice Girls or Destiny's Child?
Spice Girls.
Danielle?
Without question, Destiny's Child. I'm rooting for everyone black.
I'm going to go Spice Girls as well. Next up, Tu Wong Fu or Priscilla, Queen of the Desert?
I haven't seen Queen of the Desert, so by default, it's Tu Wong Fu for me.
I've seen Tu Wong Fu a million times, and I've seen Priscilla once, and I don't remember much of it. I just remember it was Australian, and it was that guy from Lord of the Rings.
So I think Tu Wong Fu wins that round. I love that your cat is just licking you casually.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Rent soundtrack or Hedwig.
It's Rent for me.
Hedwig
Same.
for me.
Brittany and Oops, I Did It Again or Christina and Dirty.
Brittany.
Yeah, oops. I remember having a shock when I saw what Christina was wearing in the Dirty video for the first time. I was like, what's happening?
We know how you are with your cleanliness.
Yeah.
So
I want the clean version of Dirty, please, for 200.
You just see Danielle's arm reach into the music video and hand her a wash rag.
Just that little smudge. Let me get that.
Next up, we have Clueless or Mean Girls.
Clueless.
That's
There's black people in Clueless.
There's black people in Mean Girls.
Barely.
Aren't they the sexy black hotties or?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, that's hard. It's almost a tie, but I think for nostalgia's sake, it's probably Clueless for me. But I love Mean Girls too. Not the new one, only the old one.
Yeah, no one even thought. We didn't even think of that one.
I will go Clueless by a hair as well. By a share as well. Christian from Moulin Rouge or Tommy Genosis from Hedwig.
Christian, even though I thought he was a bitch in that movie, but it's like, which one was more of a bitch ass dude? And I would say maybe Christian is less than Tommy.
It's going to be Christian for me too.
Same. Cher Horowitz or Elle Woods?
Cher. Although, again, I love Elle Woods. I think she's adorable and very sweet and smart and has good judgment and everything. But
I'm going Elle.
Me too.
But we did talk about in our Clueless episode how like Cher could have easily moved into an Elle Woods type role in
It's like the next evolution of her Pokemon.
90s grunge glam or 2000s Y2K sparkle?
Y2K sparkle, grunge glam. No, thank you. Plaid is not my friend.
Even though I'm definitely wearing a little bit of the 90s grunge glam right now. No. built Y2K sparkle for sure.
Same. I want glitter all over my face.
Even now.
Yep, exactly. I carry a little thing of glitter with me to ACL, and anyone, I was just like, "Do you want some? Do you want some glitter?" I just hand out glitter. Feather boas or studded chokers?
Feather boas. Ever since that kid in high school stabbed me with those studded bracelets, I don't like those. Yeah.
Neither. I think out of the two, feather boas.
I hate feathers.
Because you hate birds.
But feathers are like a whole separate loathing that I have. So I'm going studded chokers just because I don't want to touch a feather.
This is new information. I never really thought about it that you wouldn't like feathers, but good to know.
Nope. When we used to do arts and crafts at the daycare, I would put on gloves.
Oh my
I
goodness. So
don't
it's like a
like,
sensory thing too, right?
yeah, I don't like them. And lastly, watching a movie for the fashion or the plot.
I don't think many movies have good plots anyways, so fashion.
You'd think those would be easy for me.
I was like, I'm gonna throw a layup for Timmy, but apparently not.
Not. No, I think I prefer plots. It's a big bonus if they have great fashion, but I won't watch a movie just for the fashion.
I
I'm
felt like
going
that's
plot too.
I love pretty things.
Sparkles.
Put something shiny in front of me, I'm good.
Yeah, I still feel like if it's got a bad plot, it's wasting my time, and that just makes me angry.
That's fair.
Valid.
You know.
All right, well, I have a question for all of us. If you guys could recast Hedwig with a 90s or 2000s star, who would you cast as Hedwig? Zid Yitzhak? I hope I said, I don't know how to say
Yitzhak, yeah.
Yitzhak. Or Tommy for those core three.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This is harder than I thought it was going to be.
yeah.
If she can sing, Alyssa Edwards would be great as Hedwig.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I like that choice. Going with like the 90s or 2000s, I I think Cameron Diaz would be an interesting choice as Yitzhak.
Yeah.
Mm.
What about 90s and 2000s? What about like Devon Sawa?
Ooh, I
He would
like
be a good,
that.
what, for Hedwig or Tommy?
For Hedwig. Well,
Mm.
and doesn't Tommy have to be a girl? It's always a girl who plays him.
Yitzhak
Oh,
is a
Tommy?
girl, and then Tommy's a guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's Tom?
Um, Tommy is the one that stole all the music.
Oh, Tommy Gnosis. Got it.
Yeah. For Tommy, I could see Devon Saw.
What about, what's that girl's name? Who plays Veronica Mars?
Oh, Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
I
I
like
wouldn't mind
that.
to see her as Yitzhak.
Um,
Yitzhak.
Hedwig, I'd kind of be nice to see like what's his face? I can picture him. He was on that jury show.
Oh, James Marsden?
James Marsden.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Huh.
Trying to think. I think James Marsden is a good choice. And he can sing too.
Yeah.
You think Zac Efron would be weird
No,
as like a Tommy?
I think Tommy is a good choice for Zac
Yeah,
Efron.
that'd be good.
Yeah.
I can't like the actor who plays Tommy in this movie looks like five different people to me, and I like now I'm blanking on who I think he
I
looks
thought
like.
he was the guy from House, one of the intern or like residents from
Oh, I know who
House.
you're talking about, but I was thinking of the guy from Veronica Mars who plays the main bad guy in the second season.
Oh, Beaver.
Yeah, a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know if, damn it, now I got to see who he looks like.
Boardwalk Empire, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Michael Pitt is his name. I remember, I think the first time I saw him was on, or that I realized it was him, was Dawson's Creek.
Mm.
So now it's time to put Timmy in the hot seat for his 3 employee picks. Let's see what movies he'll stock on the shelves at Blockbuster. And just a reminder, our previous employee picks were Sliding Doors, Clueless, and The English Patient.
Thank you for the reminder. I'm
You're
glad that
welcome.
I prepared this time, and I'm glad I didn't overlap. This time, it would be The Importance of Being Earnest, the one with Reese Witherspoon and Rupert
And Rupert Everett.
Everett, Judi Dench. So good, especially if you like a period piece, but it's genuinely funny on its own. The second one, Gosford Park, which is it's actually written by the same guy as Downton Abbey, but it is a murder mystery and but very much focused on the aristocracy versus the kind of the staff who work downstairs. And then the third one, just always a classic, Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Love.
And if you have any suggestions on who you would recast in Hedwig, and if you think we were wrong about Shantay,
Sashay.
Sashay, then hit us up at No More Late Fees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, and Blue Sky. And join us next week as we celebrate my birthday with the movie Sleepover.
And as always, be kind and rewind.